Here we are, day 9, Radville BMX, 30-day, 30 bike BMX challenge. Today's lineup is a General RL Osborn Pro Series, and we're going to get into it. So let's talk about this General and what's right, what's wrong, what we know about the General and what we don't know, and what urban legend would lead us to believe. I think I'll have some homework after today's video to try to get some more information. But here's what I know, here's what I like, here's what I think is pretty cool about this bike, right? So the General is pretty awesome. So first of all, I believe they are a former New Jersey manufacturer back in the 80s. And RL Osborn and Fred Blood both rode for them, approximately 87. This bike right here is a 1987 model. And with the twin tube series, this one also has the twin tube going on, right? So let's talk about it. So here in blue is an original. I do believe this is original frame and fork. Great survivor condition. You just can't replicate that kind of patina. You can see the nice dings through the years and a little rust build up on it. But all in all, it's in pretty good shape. We got chrome on the forks. From the ground up, we actually have repop Pan Racer tires. Again, you'll notice you'll see a lot of those. I enjoy those. They're a very good smooth ride for a 20 by 175 on the street. Pretty versatile. These are in white, so get dirty pretty quick. But that's what you need on the General here. On the wheels, really happy with these 5-star, actually 6-star. Sorry. These are going to be Skyway 6-star OE, and I believe the OE stands for original equipment. So these are the original Skyway, right? So if you think about Gen 1, Gen 2, I believe these are the original 6-star, and were very common on bikes in this era, just depending upon the class of price range it was in, right? So if you want to keep the price down, I tend to see these 6-mag, 6-star OE Skyways, right? So they're in white, obviously got some yellowing going on, probably a little closer to the gum wall color on the tire than the white, but that's okay. Matches the patina of the bike, I think, in my opinion. So let's move up to the midsection here, right? So the crankset would be correct for this bike with the Peregrine compact disc. So that's pretty cool. So that's kind of an 87 thing, right? Compact disc. Some of you may remember, and many of you can remember, like I do, getting your first compact disc. So that was a big thing in the mid to late 80s, and they were coming out and making their impact on the BMX scene. So Peregrine made this compact disc, and that's literally, you know, what it is, right? It looked like the old CD back in the day. So that's pretty cool. Decals in pretty good shape. Liking that. Crankset 175. Have to look at that. I probably say it's a Sagino or knockoff. Pedals are Victor, old school VP. Moving on up, we got the laid back seat post and the clamp. That's got to be the most common clamp in the 80s, right? I couldn't tell you if it's a Sun Tour or what it is. I don't think it's a Sun Tour, only because those might be a little bit more expensive, but I kind of thought they were. Back in the day, I had them on everything. My Diamondback had them. You'll see some other bikes later in the series with them. So anyway, nothing expensive, but I believe it's correct for the bike. And then on the seat itself is a Dyna, and that's in white, and that matches the bike, and that's what it should have. Definitely looks like a old school seat. You can tell the rust and all on the clamps. That one's definitely been through some riding days. Moving on up front, just like in the rear, we got the Dicomp 880s. Front needs a cable, and you're going to actually notice another thing about this bike that actually is correct is a rotor. What's not correct is me not having it set up, and looks like I probably got to raise the stem up a little bit in order to get that rotor working when I do, but I just didn't have the right cable for it at the time of making this video, and so I thought, hey, you know what, just tell it like it is and keep it straight and keep it moving, right? So right now I actually just have a straight cable going to the back for the stopping power, 880 in the rear as well. And up front is a freestyle, so it's actually meant for the POTS mod, so coming through the ACS stem. And then the bars are basically General bars, you know, whatever they are. I don't know if they're General or what, but you know, nothing fancy. In fact, the blue mushroom style, so they're not even ODI mushrooms, right? They're kind of a knockoff from the 80s, but definitely seem old school and came with the bars. You know, I'm not sure if somebody had built this back up to look original in Survivor, but pretty much most of the parts are correct on this one, and really wanted to make sure got this one, you know, represented. You could find the specs on it, and this is pretty much matching that, so I can always upload those later to the video series, but today is just kind of talking about what's right, what's wrong. So fun little rider, definitely got some room to it. That's what I love about RL Osborn. Any bike that he's going to put his name on, it's definitely going to be roomier, and I like that. This is a nice, fun, smooth ride, pretty cool. Loving having the General in the lineup today. So day 9 of the Radville BMX 30-day 30-bike BMX bike challenge. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed this video today. Take care. Later.